Welcome to the very interesting course on industrial engineering and operations research. We have combined these two topics into one. Some places you may have a separate course on industrial engineering and operations research, but there is a reason because both the topics are very much interrelated and they reinforce each other. So it has been decided to combine into one topic. Now many of you may be wondering that what is industrial engineering, and let me tell that this course is open for any person of engineering. Even the science people can also take interest in this and they can of course participate in this course. What is industrial engineering? Those people who will be interested to work in some industry, it may be production industry or maybe service industry. For those people this course will be very useful. So let us understand that what is industrial engineering. Just like you may be knowing that what is civil engineering, but probably you may not be knowing that how this name civil engineering came. In the early days, most of the technological activities were done by military people. People used to make the weapons, people used to make the bridges, etc. for army operation. So later on, some of these developments were found useful for civilian society also. That suppose they worked in developing a bridge technology, but then they thought, okay, this bridge in the war time we made, so similar type of thing we can make in the peace time also. So to distinguish it, that a branch of civil engineering emerged, in which they used to do civilian jobs. So civil engineering means that doing something for civilians. So it in contrast to military engineering. So there is a, you can say now engineering got bifurcated into military engineering and civil engineering. Then as the technological development took place further, so steam engine was invented, and steam engine was basically a machine, and mostly work was not confined only to building of say bridges and buildings, etc., but it was confined to using machines and in factory and making train, etc. So therefore a new branch name was coined, and that becomes mechanical engineering. So therefore you can say that civil engineering is basically a father of mechanical engineering. From civil engineering one stream came, and that became mechanical engineering. Similarly, when the electricity was invented and it came into wide use, then another discipline came out, and this became electrical engineering. Similarly, chemical engineering, that in chemical plants, etc., there you have to understand pipes and other things, processing industry, how the chemicals are moving, then it became chemical engineering. And metallurgical engineering, where we study in metals. So what about industrial engineering? So industrial engineering is for everything. That means whatever is useful for industry. Then why, what is useful? Why somebody is doing mechanical engineering, somebody is doing electrical engineering, and both are doing in industry. Then why the separate name industrial engineering? Because in that industrial engineer is concerned not only with the technology, whether it is machine or whether it is electricity, but he is concerned, he or she is concerned with entire that management of the technology and taking the profit, etc. So suppose he has to be bothered about, let us say that mine, how to efficiently mine machine, money, how to invest it properly, material, everything. That means suppose mechanical engineer is focusing attention on improving the machine, maintaining the machine or operating the machine. Electrical engineering is seeing the electrical part, but who will decide that in what manner the worker should be allocated, which worker should work in which machine, and how much overtime should be given, and how much incentive they should get, how workers should be motivated more, how the new machine should be purchased. So naturally the industrial engineering deals with machine as well as mine also. In an efficient way we have to purchase machine, so he has to be aware about technology also. but more than going very depth of the technology, like he need not know each and every IC of one electronic gadget, but he should know that how to utilize it properly and in what way it can bring out the profit. And then he is also concerned that in what manner the worker should do that work properly. So method study is also part of industrial engineering. So man, machine, material, method, all these type of things encompass in industrial engineering. We will tell more in detail about that. Now operations research is basically what? It was a term coined around the Second World War, when for military operations the help of mathematicians was sought, that in what manner the operation should be conducted, so that with limited resources I can get maximum utilization. Suppose limited aircrafts are there and they have to be sent to various locations. In what manner they should be sent so that the time gets optimized. So after that World War was over, then also this operations research branch flourished. In that we do something like optimization of something. I may have some objective that maximize or minimize something, like cost minimization, that may be my objective. And then with that, but there may be many constraints. That constraint may be that minimum this much unit of production I have to do, and this much resource can be utilized only in this much quantity. So we have constraints. Among the constraints we have to do cost minimization. So in that everything I have to convert into mathematical form. You can say industrial engineering is a very general type of thing, like I have to motivate the worker. I can apply some mathematical techniques also, and it can be some non-mathematical technique also. I can make use of psychology and other subjects also. But operation research is more quantitative technique. So therefore both are helping each other. Means we, of course, that there are some mathematics department people who will only do operation research. They will see the efficiency of algorithms, etc., convergence of algorithm. So they may be totally confined to operation research, but we are using operation research again as a user mostly, that how it can help in deciding various type of decision making things. Say for example, I can have decide say 3 factories, and they are producing some item and it is needed in 3 different destinations. So in what way that material will be transported? Should we take all the material from one factory, or it should be some part should go to destination 1 and some should go to destination 2? That type of, what is the best way to do transportation? So transportation model is also there, and there are 5 machines and 5 workers. In what way I should assign them mathematically so that I can get maximum profit? Assignment model. And if I am having, suppose I am a railway manager and people purchase the ticket in my station, then I can decide how many counters I have to open, whether one counter is good enough, or we can open 2 counters, or we can open 3 counters. If we open more counter, naturally there we have to spend more money, but you know there will be more customer satisfaction. So all those type of things we can do. We have many activities in the project. In what way we have to run the project so that my profit is maximized? So in operations research, we study various type of, you can say, engineering or service operations that we have to optimize properly among the limited resources. So both the branches are related with each other. In our sense, you can say that operations research is an important sub part of the industrial engineering. So main goal is that to enhance the performance of industry, enhance the productivity and efficiency of industry, but we will be making use of the operations research. So I will be roughly concentrating on maybe about 50% course will be on industrial engineering and 50 on operations research. I will have about 15 hours talk on industrial engineering and about 15 hours talk in operations research, but of course in smaller videos. So therefore you will have more videos of lesser duration, and then we will be giving weekly some assignment also, and most of the assignments will be multiple choice type of questions, and it will be easy for your understanding, and you will have finally exam also, which will be also in the computer, and mostly consists of either multiple choice questions or it will consist of numerical answer type of questions. Like that we will be moving ahead. So I hope that this course will be useful for everybody. We will be talking about latest topics about digital twin, industry 4.0, industry 5.0, all those latest type of things, data analytics also. But of course, being it is a introductory course, we will not get too much depth on these topics. So therefore, this course will provide more exposure, and this will be useful for any engineering branch person, even for scientist, maybe electrical engineering, or it may be mechanical engineering, or it may be chemical engineering. There is no prerequisite in that sense. It's not that unless you know mechanical engineering, you cannot do this course. So therefore, this course is very good and very useful, and it is one of the most important. Here you will learn that how to make use of the technology, etc., for bringing the profit. So to the organization, we will be also understanding something about the money matters also, finance, etc. also. So that is the beauty of this course. So thank you very much, and I welcome you in this course.